sports fans and fellow foodies. I'm Julie and welcome to Not My Kitchen. Today we're coming to you from my backyard and we're coming to you with my good friend Fitz, who's joining me. Cheers!
Cheers!
You know him from Fitz Eats. He does all these great restaurant reviews from places people actually eat. And so he's joining me today. We're doing some crossover stuff, kind of like how Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley or Happy Days and Mork and Mindy did the crossovers. And for those of you that are a lot younger and have no idea what I'm talking about, Fitz has a little more current context.
I thought it was like the Law and Order crossovers with CSI and all those. So, however you want it, it's a crossover. But,
yeah, yeah. So you'll get to see some of the work we're going to be doing with Fitz's video this week. I took Fitz to one of my favorite places on earth, right here in Lake in the Hills, Butcher on the Block. What was your experience like today?
It was amazing from the first step in. You could just, it smelled like fresh meats coming at you.
That is the Nirvana B-side of Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Right, exactly. We had a great sandwich, and we got did some shopping, so we got some food for the rest of the week, and I got some food for some videos. It's a great place. If you can make it out to Lake in the Hills, I highly recommend going to Butcher on the Block.
Yeah, Fitz made the journey, made the pilgrimage, long drive from the south side out to the far northwest suburbs. But he was rewarded with not only some great sandwiches, which you'll see on his channel coming up in days to come, but we also did a whole bunch of bratwurst shopping because their bratwurst are unbelievable. They have probably 20 flavors in the case on any given day. And so I got to share some of that with Fitz. He got to pick out some to take home. And I picked some out that we're gonna cook here today. So nothing fancy today. We are gonna just throw a few brats on the grill and then share with you some of the cool flavors we're finding. My good friend and neighbor, Greg, is one of the main butchers at Butcher on the Block, can give me suggestions, will come to our fence in the backyard and tell me when there's something especially good on the menu that week.
Which is everything, so.
Pretty much. But they are legit. There was one we got today where the guy behind the counter said he made it 5 minutes ago.
Can't get fresher than that.
Heck no. So we're going to be putting some of these on the grill and just digging in and enjoying them when we're done. But we got a whole bunch of flavors, including some of my favorites. So I'll put my two favorites on first. We got a taco brat, which I can't wait for Fitz to try it. He got one to take home. I eat mine with sour cream, and it really does taste like a taco. They have, like I said, probably 20, 30 flavors in the case on a given day. And if you're lucky, you know, the one that's the weekly special might be something new that you're just gonna love. This week's was a Nashville hot chicken, which I did not get, but I got a chicken tailgater brat because football season right around the corner. And we're going to talk a little baseball today, too. I might have you start opening a few of these with me as we're out here enjoying some sunshine and some adult beverages.
I've not seen the sun in a while around this part.
That means no baseball rain delays. We love it. See, now the key will be keeping track. I've got Italian Stallion. I've got Taco Brat.
I got the Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak, always a good one. And yep, this was the tailgater one. So I will get you another foil there. I know it's heresy, it's blasphemy to not cook right on the grate, but I'm a tinfoil kind of gal. It cleans up better, and I know Fitz says you get the flavor from the grill. You also get the dirt from the grill. Doesn't matter how much you scrub it, you get dirt. So I'll take that. I'm stashing all the garbage in my little herb garden over here. I got cucumbers, I got peppers. We're gonna send you home with some of those too.
Okay.
Your wife's gonna be like, sweet, we got salad stuff. All right, so this is the jalapeno cheddar brat. Your mouth is watering. You're wondering where you can get brats this good, right? And this is the smoky mac attack. Yes, it is a mac and cheese bratwurst. Right? How can you go wrong with that? So, we'll put those over there. Got a few extras while these are working, and we are going to cook these to our temp of 160 to 165. So I will check them on my thermometer in just a few seconds here. But we're going to talk a little bit Cubs and Sox, because this is my first video since the Cubs Sox series at Wrigley. And Fitz, you were there for Game 3, the day game, the White Sox win, and one of the ones with less brawling.
Yeah, there was no brawling. No, it was a wonderful game if you're a Sox fan. I was hoping for some more runs, but there's some great defense. Antonacci with the leap on the left field ivy. So it was great to finally salvage one of those games. And they split for the year? They were split for the year?
Yep.
Okay.
And they're split for the entire series, like all time.
All time. That's
So-
amazing. So we need a World Series to break the split.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
No?
It will be Armageddon. It will be absolute apocalyptic. But they're both going to be in the playoffs this year, so
Maybe
we're going
one Armageddon, you know?
Do we really, Fitz? I mean, as Sox fans, don't we suffer enough?
Yeah, you're right. That's all
I
right.
will point out that Fitz made the call today when we were looking at the 8 million brats in the case that we should do Italian Stallion in honor of Sam Antonacci.
Yes.
And that
Definitely.
is my personal favorite. So I'm real quick gonna grab some tongs
Those are
here.
getting hot real quick.
Yes, got a bunch of tongs here, and here I'll give you the longer ones, less likely to get burnt. See if we're ready to flip yet. So yeah, we had some Cubs Sox action this week.
Yeah, we got those around and going.
Oh yeah, we're good to flip. We're good. So then last night we had the Sox with late dramatics, and the Sox get a win in their opener against the Mets in the Luis Robert return to the Southside game. The Cubs having a little bit of a heartbreaker. They had some great pitching in that one. They just did not have enough at the very end there. So the Cubs suffered a loss in their opener in Seattle. See, this is about where my hands start to fry. Opener in Seattle, Cubs take a loss. Opener against the Mets, the Sox get a win. Right now, Sox biggest issue I think is figuring out pitching.
The bullpen, probably the biggest question of the. Well, I can't talk right now. I'm
That's
swallowing these
okay.
nuts right
That's
now.
all right. I mean, we're distracted. We're like, oh, Italian Stallion
Yeah,
Browers,
forget the
Taco
bullpen.
Brats.
This
Who
is-
cares? But that is one of the best feelings. When you walk into any ballpark, you smell like the caramelized onions
Oh, yes.
grilling. You smell the bratwurst or the hot dogs. And last week, in all fairness, if you didn't see last week's video, spoiler alert, I made a hot dog that was actually cake. It looked like a hot dog, but it was cake on the inside. So again, spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it in my videos.
It's wonderful.
Thank you. It does look like a hot dog with toppings, and then you cut into it and it's cake. So this week we're making up for it because we're doing a real bratwurst,
Yes.
real meat on the inside, and once they're done, we're gonna cut into them so you can see us enjoying them and be jealous and be sitting at home going, curses, because you don't have one of these fine bratwursts. They probably do, I would say, 200 different flavors in their repertoire.
Wow.
They have them listed on their website, butcherontheblock.com. And if you order them, I think it's a minimum 3-pound order, you can order any flavor. So if you look on there and you're like me, I love the pretzel brat, that's one of my favorites. If it's not in the case that week, you can order a 3-pound batch and they will make it for you. So yeah, see, now I'm gonna have you going home and scrolling through how many
Right.
kinds they make.
Yeah.
It's staggering.
We're gonna need
There's-
to rent an apartment up here. I think.
I said Fitz might tell his wife he needs to move to Lake in the Hills just to be closer to Butcher on the Block. And again, you'll see in Fitz's video some of the other stuff we tried. But my personal favorite is the cracked chicken dip. It is literally like a little black container of chicken, cream cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, bacon bits, chives, so much good stuff in it, and it is addictive. I mean, you can sit there with tortilla chips and just plow through it. So,
I'll be having that tonight when I get home.
yeah, taking one of those home, and we had it last night. We couldn't finish it, and it's a little container, and you think you couldn't finish that? Oh, my friend, wait till you start. You throw it in the microwave for like 2 minutes, and it's ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and we also got a tip from one of our girls there. Sarah told us to try getting the pub burgers and putting the burnt ends dip on top of the pub burger. So we could have done that for our demo, but we really want to showcase the brats. But I got the brisket, short ribs, pub burger
you did, okay.
to put the burnt ends dip on top.
Nice.
So I'll have to let people know how that turned out. But when Sarah suggested that, I was like, oh yes, please. I'm going back to get the hamburger. Let those work for a minute. We're gonna step away for a second. We're gonna come right back, pull these off, and have our plates and our napkins, because they're gonna be messy, and our toppings, and we're gonna come right back and let you see what we're digging into. And sorry, you're just gonna be envious, but we're coming right back. We are back, and we are gonna check on these babies. Look at all this smoke coming out. Woo! Ta-da! Can't tell me those aren't ready. All right, so I think we're gonna start pulling some of these. I am going to let you pull that Italian stallion. You're going to remove it
There
from
you
the
go.
grill. But
Beautiful.
look at how pretty that is. That is my absolute favorite. It's spinach, it's mozzarella. I forget what else is in it, but it's by far my favorite. It's one of their biggest sellers. What do we want to pull for this one? Beautiful. It's all good. All right, and then we'll pull the other ones and just toss them on our plate.
Okay.
So put 2 on yours, put 2 on mine, and we shut it down and we eat. No, we shut it down. We should have caramelized onions for some of these. Error, E1, error picture. But again, these are as fresh as they could possibly be.
Oh,
I was gonna say, that guy's gonna give you, he's gonna give you a struggle there. Come on, come on. I think that's our smoky mac attack. Beautiful. Close her up. Fireman Fitz. All right, so these are probably gonna be like super duper hot to bite into right now, but we'll at least like gussy them up so you see what we're doing. So Fitz suggested doing a hot giardiniera on the Italian stallion. I think from now on I'm just gonna call it the Antonacci bratwurst. So, and give you a little giardiniera on there. I mean, literally we talked to one of the butchers there today, a guy named Dustin who knows his bleep. And I said, is there anything crazy you like to put on the brats? He said, I just like to let them stand on their own, which is honestly true. I eat most of them plain. I do like to do like a variety of mustards and stuff on them. But on the taco brat, I'm going to show you my favorite topping is sour cream.
Oh my goodness.
It tastes just like a taco. It's crazy good. They have a pizza brat as well, but I got the taco one. And then of course, you know, we got all our other varieties. I'm gonna go ahead, if you wanna hold your plate, I'm gonna cut into our secondary ones. Oh my gosh, it just, I don't wanna talk about it like squirting on camera. We're a family show here, but if you look on the insides of these, so this is our, you can see that, that is the tailgater brat. It's a hot chicken brat. Got all sorts of like hot sauce in it and like buffalo sauce. That one, big seller for football season. And the one thing they reminded us is to tell people there's stuff in here, and I don't mean like gross stuff, I mean like the Smoky Mac Attack has macaroni in it.
There's elbow macaroni in
Yep.
there, so.
So when you take a bite and it's not just meat, you're gonna see exactly like all the good additives that they put in there. And again, not additives like the bad stuff, the fake stuff. This is literally like stuff you did not picture being in a bratwurst and being this delicious. All right, Fitz, you think we're
All right.
safe to take a bite?
I think we're ready. I don't know if we're safe.
If you yelp and scream, oh my God, it's so hot, we will cut tape. But Fitz is gonna try the Italian stallion. I'm gonna try the taco brat. Cheers, my
Cheers.
friend.
Let's go. Oh my.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, this can definitely stand on its own, but giardiniera just makes everything better.
There you go, the Sam Antonacci brat.
Yeah, this is Sam Antonacci brat. It just makes everything better.
I mean,
Oh wow, that's really good.
we're making a mess here, or at least I am.
Wow,
We're gonna keep eating these. Tell people where they can find Fitz Eats. Where can people
Yeah,
find you?
X or Twitter, I'm at Cheap Seats 411, and on TikTok and on Instagram. And I have YouTube channel. It's at Fitz Magic Shy. That's where you can see all my just strictly food reviews on there. It's about 90 videos now, I think. So check them all out.
And what would this get on the Fitzometer?
Ooh, this is really good. This is a 330. This
Nice.
is this is a 330. You know, oh yeah. Yeah, that's so much flavor on this.
Like I said, our peeps at Butcher on the Block, I love them. I'm so grateful Fitz made the pilgrimage to get to try everything there. He's gonna have a video that'll showcase some stuff. And in the meantime, we're gonna just finish eating and you know, invite some of the neighbors over to kill off some of the brats with us, because that's a lot of food.
They better
But,
hurry though.
yeah. And thanks for joining me here, not in my kitchen, in my backyard. I'll see you next time.